Yo, what is up you guys? We are back with another YouTube video, and today is a pre-op day, so we're getting ready to head down to the doctor's office, meet the surgeons, go over everything that is going to be happening first thing in the morning for surgery. So with that being said, why wait around when we could just get on to the video? So I'll see you guys down at the doctor's office. Yo, what is up you guys? We made it to the doctor's office and we are filling out some pre-op paperwork before we get taken back to meet our surgeons. But look at this cute little doctor's office. This shit is just so cute. Look at this little mirror. Crazy. This is so fancy. I actually love it. The walk here was actually insane. It is way more humid here than in Colorado than what I'm used to, but I'm not missing the cold weather at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and I'll see you back when we meet our surgeons. As you can tell, we're in a robe and I have nothing on. We are getting ready to meet the surgeons. The nurse just came in, we took a COVID test, getting ready to go back and take a urine test to go over a drug test basically, and a nicotine test, because I'm not allowed to have anything prior 6 weeks or else my contract and everything would get ripped up, just because it is such a big deal. I honestly didn't think nicotine was that big of a deal for skin. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my urine test and get everything else situated. But as soon as the surgeons come in, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you guys to them and get on with the rest of the doctor's appointment. But yeah, this is the pre-op so far. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I don't want to interrupt things.
No, you're all good. So this is Dr. Deal. He's going to be operating on me as well. He was with another patient, but he's here to join the party.
I'm here. Let's do this. All right. Look at the abs already. I mean,
I'm so excited.
man.
So excited.
Even through all this skin, look at your abs already. This is awesome.
I'm trying to lean out a little bit too.
All right, my friend, turn all the way around. We're gonna mark your back first, and so he's got so much. I think we're gonna get probably about that.
Yeah.
All right. We stand up. How tall are you?
6'3".
6'3".
Boy, if you can at least all the way to that zone, that's going to be quite the lift.
I mean, that easily.
Yeah, that's
comes
nice.
Here, I think we're easily gonna get that out.
So there's so many different types of lifts that you can do when someone has lost a lot of weight. And men and women are very different, okay? Men tend to not gain too much weight in their extremities, their arms and their legs. So you don't see a lot of men having to do arm lifts and thigh lifts. But definitely for women, you'll see that. For men, it's usually all the trunk. This is where they carry most of the weight. So things like this, like an upper back lift. But even after this upper back lift and tuck, we may have some laxity in the lower portion of the back as well. So it's possible to come back and want to complete that scar around. What we want to accomplish as much as we possibly can for you tomorrow, okay? There are time limits for your safety. I know. I want to accomplish, we want that chest fixed, we want your back fixed, and we're going to see if we also can, of course, dress the tummy. We've done it before very safely. You're a very, very healthy young man, so we think we can do all this, but we got to look at the clock.
We talked about the fleur-de-lis. I mean, I think, and he knows he's going to have, we're going to cross the midline.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you can easily see his muscle here.
That's right. And when it comes up these chest lifts, you'll see a lot of different type of chest lifts. You'll see if the nipple and areola are just a little bit low, sometimes we can make a cut up here and just pull up a little bit. But even then, for you, that's not going to do it because of how much weight you've actually lost. So there comes to a point where you really just have to make the cut all the way across, and even then, how much, if it's a thing stretched, basically turning the nipple into the skin graft to be able to bring it up, right? So different types of chest lifts depending on the amount of skin laxity that you have.
Every bit of that out right there. That's going to come up easily. We may get more than that, so he's got so much laxity here, but
combined with the tuck, how much is it going to pull?
I think that's probably as much as we need to take. We talked about where we're going to end up placing your nipple to start with these markings. lose a little bit of this underarm hair. I'm sure that'll.
That took me 21 years.
Yeah, and so you got a little more here.
Also notice I just have like this little chunk that builds up one.
Well, that's what I'm saying is we may, I mean, you really don't need any lipo there.
Yeah.
But when we pull this up, the problem is we're going to be doing this and this at the same time and this. So we'll have to be a little bit careful with that, but some of this will change, like I said, once we get in the...
Yeah, you really don't have any areas of lipo. When it seems like you have a bulge of fat, what it is, there's areas of your body that your skin attaches and the areas that don't. You notice how some areas move freely. Some areas seem stuck. There's areas on our body where the skin is attached and other areas that move. Notice when you gain weight in the back, it's not one big circle, is it? It forms rolls. Why? The skin attaches, the skin attaches. So what's happening is right here along that rib cage, the skin is an attachment. All this skin falls down to the next attachment. So then it forms a bulge. In your mind, you think, oh, I got to lipo that spot. Well, no, what you do is you pull the extra skin out. Okay. It's just skin that's all folded down to the next area that it's attached. Okay? So this is all folding down. See, there's no fat there. It's all falling down to this attachment.
Oh.
And it's getting stuck right there.
And to overmark it a little bit.
And the lipo is going to would hurt our blood supply, and I'd rather not lipo any of it.
Yeah. But if we do that, and down below, kind of an open book.
Right.
Where we'll,
Just don't want that angle too sharp there for the blood supply right there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So we're always concerned, this technically removing skin and closing it. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but what we have to be very cognizant of is
Pull this down
blood
just
supply.
a little bit.
Right? So as we continue to remove this skin, we want to make sure that underneath what we've left alone has good arteries and veins. We don't have to remove it all the way, but we
Do me a favor, hold that up just like that. I'm not going to expose you here.
We can turn the cameras off.
Let's turn the camera off for this part.
Expect. Obviously, this is really cool and exciting. You're a young, healthy man. This is going to look great. But again, blood supply right at the corners, blood supply at the corner. We're going to watch those areas and make sure they heal well. The other thing is, when we pull you tight, you're going to have all this skin removed and you're going to love it, but it's always going to relax a little bit. He may have mentioned that already. It will. So you're going to wonder, hey doc, why didn't you take a little bit more? Trust me, we're not leaving anyway. That is the skin that we leave used to be old damaged skin that now all the collagen is collapsed because you've lost all that weight. We put tension on that skin again, and like a slinky that we put tension on, it stretches a little bit. So don't be surprised to come back because any areas didn't heal right or scars that got wide or a little extra skin laxity revealed itself. That's all a bunch of nitpicky things. It's going to be tremendous. I'm so excited. I know a lot of people watching are going to be excited for you. But I want you to know those things so you know that that's part of the process that people have to go through. Coming back to get a little bit more to make the scars look better is normal.
How do we leave the dressing on?
At least a week. And we'll do, again, once we lay you flat, we'll kind of straighten out our lines. I mean, honestly, one shoulder's up a little higher. Nobody's perfectly symmetrical. Pretty good on our marks. The only concern, like I said, we're going to do you back first, then we're going to flip you over, and then we're going to worry about this, and then this will be last, meaning that if we have to, for whatever reason, if we run out of time, which I don't think we will, then we'll have to cut some corners, but don't worry about it. We'll be back, and we're going to come back anyway down the road. But this is, I think, a good starting point for where we need to be.
So as you guys can tell, that was a little bit of behind the scenes stuff. Got all the markings ready, and tomorrow it's go time. So I want to thank you guys, and I'm excited to see what I turn out to be. But
All right, we're excited too.
Yeah, congrats. Weight loss, it's amazing. You've been doing an amazing job, and it's going to be great.
thank you guys.
And with that being said, off to surgery.
Alrighty guys, that was the gist of pre-op. I am all marked up, ready to go. But like he said, go enjoy myself and have a nice dinner. So I think we're gonna go get something to eat, go to Walmart, get some groceries, and I will see you guys right back here first thing in the morning before we head down here for surgery. So I just want to come on here and say thank you guys, because honestly, I'm blown away by how many supporters and how many people have just said, wow, I am counting the days. I can't wait to see what you look like after. And I am just full of emotions right now. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, first thing for surgery.
The next day.
Yo, what is up, you guys? Today is surgery day. It is 6:15 a.m. We need to leave the house about 6:30. But I am super excited, but also super nervous. And yeah, but here are how we're looking first thing this morning, right before we head to surgery. As you guys can tell, I'm all marked up and ready, including my back. But yeah, it is go time. And Cortland is over here getting ready for the day. She's going to be behind the camera, so huge shout out to her because without her help, I would not be getting this for you guys. So, round of applause for her. And thank you for recording this journey with me. But, like I said, we're getting ready to head down to surgery. We have to walk down there, and then we're gonna Uber home. But we will see you at the doctor's office. Let's go, baby. Yo, what is up, you guys? We made it to the doctor's office. It was a nice little walk this morning. It wasn't hot, it wasn't cold. Perfect. It was kind of a long one, but it was worth it. We got all checked in, and now we're just waiting for the surgeons to come take us back. Yo, what is up, you guys? So we just got back, and now we're changing into our surgery gown, as you can tell. But I have to show you my clown shorts. These are cute. Like, you know, look at these. I feel like I belong in these.
What you say?
But now, we're gonna finish getting our 10 hose, our nice hospital socks, and then the nurse is gonna come in. I think we're gonna get the IV started. So yeah, we'll be right back. And Cortland is behind the camera.
Okay, how are you feeling?
Wow, that last 45 minutes was insane. We just got all of my IV in, I'm changed, I got markings done again. Anesthesia's getting ready to come in and talk to me. They're so bougie, they put numbing cream to put an IV in. I was like, what? It was numbing spray, I should say. But they just gave us all of our post-op procedures and awarenesses we should be aware of. Talked a little about surgery, but it is almost go time. So if I don't see you guys before surgery, I just want to say thank you for all the love and support lately. And I could not be here without you guys. And of course, my beautiful girlfriend behind the camera supporting me. And also being my videographer through this process. But yeah, guys, if I don't see you before surgery, thank you, and I'll see you after surgery.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Hey guys, so we made it back from the Airbnb. It was not fun, nor was it easy, but we still did it nonetheless. I've just been going over all of his medications and post-op instructions, which is a lot. But I'm making a plan for us so that it'll be easier and we can get it all figured out. He is super out of it and super tired, so I'm letting him sleep. I gotta get him up every 2 hours, but hopefully he'll be able to get a good amount of sleep in, and hopefully in a little bit after the anesthesia wears off, he can update you guys himself and he'll be back to his normal cheerful happiness instead of a tired mess.
Hey, what is up, you guys? I'm back. I'm awake, still a little drowsy, but we did it. Now we just have to recover and listen to whatever the doctor said, and I'm gonna be under the authority of Cortland for a little while because I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So, because I can't wait to show you guys the next steps. And tomorrow we are going back to get all of our bandages off, and I'll take you guys along so you guys can see the finished product with me. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys, we just woke up for the first time. We have been getting up every 2 hours throughout the night just to make sure I'm walking around and moving, and obviously taking my prescriptions. That way I'm staying on top of my pain and also making sure I'm moving around so I'm not getting any blood clots. As you can tell, I'm draining pretty well. I mean, that's a good sign. We love to see that. And now we just had our first meal of the day, which is just a little bowl of oatmeal. Get some food in us. I did hold it down pretty easily, been staying hydrated, drinking a lot of water, but right now we are getting ready to get dressed and head down to the doctor's office, and they're going to cut the bandages off, and I'm going to see what I look like for the first time. I am super excited, super nervous, and full of emotions right now. I just want to give a fair warning. If you guys see some tears, I promise you, I'm just super excited for this opportunity, but I'll see you when we get to the doctor's office.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, so this is post-op day, what we call 1 for the reveal. And first of all, most importantly, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, a little sore, but I'm moving around pretty good, and honestly not in as much pain as I thought I would be.
Okay, good. That's a blessing, because surgery is still surgery, and we're super excited. The case went extremely well, but your health, of course, is most important. So let's start the reveal. What do you think?
I'm excited.
All right, let's do it.
Excited.
All right.
So what we'll do is we're going to start peeling these back. Just if it's too fast, just let us know.
And a lot of people get lightheaded, like I was saying, so that's normal. If you get a little lightheaded, we'll just lay you down. All right, these drains that we see, and I know people are going to see these, and it looks like there's so much blood, but in fact, there's a lot less blood in them than you think. Blood is so viscous that even just a little bit of it turns it dark red. All right. Now the unusual thing you're going to see here is, what the heck are these little things?
My fake nipples.
Yeah.
They're not fake.
They are
Like,
really...
I kept making a joke about it all.
No, they're really yours under there, but what we have to do is create something that prevents infection and really pushes them down just enough so that they really stick into place. But already, you can see your chest.
Turn and look at your chest.
It's gone.
Who is this guy?
All right, so all that skin, there's the scar that comes here, none of that extra skin is there. And there is your actual real nipple areola is there. It's just a skin graft that's held in place by this little type of suture
Pumpkin
thing.
looking thing.
All right,
All right, you want to look at your back?
you can see your back. All that extra skin is gone.
We'll get some pictures, that way it'll be easier for you to see.
But you could turn here so everyone else can see all that extra skin that used to hang on his back
Gone.
is now
All
gone.
this. It's going to be tight. Now we're going to change your tape out. It got a little bleeding on it. That's normal.
All right, so let's go back to the front. Let's reveal the tummy. All right.
All right, just pull this down just a little bit. All right, I'm going to start undoing this. If you get lightheaded again, you just tell us. You all right?
Doing great.
Good, there we go. Now,
All right.
you can already turn around and see the tummy on your back. Crazy, huh? Whole chest, tummy, everything. Now there's already, you can see, there's a little, we talk about this a lot. See how there's already we made it incredibly tight, but there's already a little bit of laxity. Remember I mentioned that we pull it crazy tight, but people already relax a little bit after the surgery because all this has been stretched out before and it kind of contracts. We pull as much as we can, but even over one night it loosens. So it's not unusual we come back and give it a little bit more tug in the future, but for now the big part's done. And you can see that is your natural belly button. It's just repositioned. So everything's where it's supposed to be.
Remember, we were going to pull some out in this direction, but honestly, on the table, it was so tight, we couldn't. Now, if in the future we need to, we can take a little bit off here if this loosens up some more.
But it already looks
But yeah,
great.
it already looks.
So maybe we can
really
avoid that big midline scar on you, okay? All right. Crazy, huh?
What do you think?
I love it. Can't believe this is me.
Truly, truly life-changing, and your abs will come back. A lot of this is going to be swollen, so all that hard work that you put in the gym where you already saw your ab definition, it's all going to be there. But just like a bee sting, the tissue's going to get a little thick with fluid.
Inflamed.
Yeah, so as that comes down over several weeks, the first few months, all that ab definition is going to come back, okay? All right, we'll get all the other dressings changed, but this is you.
As you can tell, we just got unbandaged, and now I am back in my onesie. I am super excited with the results. I honestly am blown away. I still can't believe this is me. I'm lost in words, but we're gonna get dressed right now, make our next appointment, and then we're headed back to the Airbnb. So I will talk with you guys when we get back to the Airbnb. But thank you. The doctors are super excited with the progress. Everything turned out better than they imagined. So we just gotta wait for swelling and recovery to happen. But we'll see you back at the Airbnb. Back to the Airbnb, and honestly, as you guys can tell, I'm blown away with the way I look. Honestly, I never thought that it would have turned out this well, and I'm just speechless and full of emotions. But I honestly owe a lot of this to you guys, because without you guys helping me grow on social media, helping me reach these types of people, being able to make these connections and be able to find the surgeons that I would love to operate my body, and just being able to make the connections that I have, and just seeing how many people have commented, I wish you the best of luck, all this and that, it just means the world to me. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So if you have made it this far of the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And stay tuned. I will be still continually updating you guys on the YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram on how I'm doing throughout recovery. I'm going to try and give you guys a YouTube video every single week about an update of how everything is going, and kind of bring you guys along for the journey itself like I promised you. But thank you for watching. I love you.